Here, we embark on a fascinating journey through the past 50 years of US presidents and the watches they wore. From vintage classics to modern designs, and ornate to simple styles, presidential watches offer a glimpse into the character of their wearers. Before we kick things off, let's go back to George Washington, the first president, who sported a simple yet elegant key-wound Lapine pocket watch. Gouverneur Morris, a founding father and diplomat, gifted George Washington a cutting-edge Lapine watch as a symbol of their friendship. Lapine watches, invented by Jean-Antoine Lapine, were renowned for their slim design achieved by a revolutionary movement structure. This elegant timepiece, made by Lapine himself. Getting back to the past 50 years of presidential timepieces, Richard Nixon, the 37th president. Nixon was known for his conservative style, which extended to his watches. He famously received a gold Vulcan cricket as a gift from the National Association of Watch and Clock Collectors, but his most iconic watch moment came when Nixon was offered the Omega Speedmaster 861 after the moon landing in 1969, but he declined due to the US government's ethics guidelines. Gerald Ford, the 38th president, kept things understated with his timepieces. He frequently wore a Pulsar P2 LED digital watch, a symbol of the burgeoning tech era of the 1970s. The futuristic design reflected the style of the scene on Ford's wrist as the president testified about the Nixon pardon before the House Judiciary Committee in 1974. Jimmy Carter, the 39th president, wore watches that reflected his humble roots and practical nature. Carter was often seen wearing a Timex, Seiko, and a Casio Forester, all functional and accessible choices that underscored his straightforward, no-frills approach. The 40th president, Ronald Reagan, wore timepieces that mirrored his Hollywood charm and presidential charisma. He was known to wear a Rolex Air King and a Datejust, a classic and elegant choice that aligned with his polished and confident image. The watch also symbolized success and tradition, themes central to Reagan's presidency. 41st President, George H.W. Bush wore a black Timex gifted to him by Congressman Bill Young. This modest choice reflected his practical and unpretentious personality. George H.W. Bush was often seen checking his watch during debates, raising eyebrows and leading to a presidential training to avoid such glances. 42nd President, Bill Clinton, known for his vast collection, famously wore a Timex Ironman digital watch to his inaugural ball. Since his presidency, he's been seen wearing a few other more impressive watches, including a Jager Le Coultre Master Compressor Navy SEAL dive watch pictured on the right. George W. Bush, the 43rd president, preferred the simplicity of Timex watches, often seen with the Timex iControl and later the Timex Indiglo. Barack Obama, the 44th president, wore a Tag Heuer two-tone diver early in his career. During his presidency, he wore a York Grey 6500 with a Secret Service insignia, a gift from his security detail. Obama's has recently been seen wearing slim white gold Rolex Cellini. Donald Trump, the 45th and 47th president, soon to be sworn in at the time of this video, naturally has a watch collection that exudes luxury and prestige. His favorite seems to be the Rolex Day-Date in yellow gold, but he is also regularly with a Vacheron Constantin in pink gold and a yellow gold Patek Philippe Ellipse, bold choices that aligns with his larger-than-life persona. Certainly no Timex in this collection. Joe Biden, the 46th president, watch of choice for over a decade has been a stainless steel blue Omega Seamaster. This rugged yet refined timepiece captures Biden's grounded and approachable image. Thanks for watching this journey through 50 years of presidential watches. This video was brought to you by Ashton-Blakey Vintage Watches, one of the very first internet watch dealers on the web since 1994, with a full line of antique pocket and wrist watches.